Hey guys, but I'm sorry, I forgot to go over some of the Blu-ray special features on this as well as talk about the sound and picture quality. So let's get into that. The sound and picture quality for the Dark Knight Rises Blu-ray is again very great and nice and clear and just great to listen to as well as to see. Just basically put what I said about that and what I said about the Amazing Spider-Man Blu-ray into most of my future Blu-ray reviews because that's like the whole point of Blu-ray. So there you go. But something about the Blu-ray, and this is only the Blu-ray version, not the triple, not the just the basic copy DVD. Because I do have the basic copy DVD as well. I got the triple thing with the Blu-ray special features disc as well as the regular basic copy DVD. And this is only for the Blu-ray. I just want to say that only for the Blu-ray that I have. But something I heard back when the movie first came out about the IMAX screenings of it. Whenever it was the problem was it kept on, the image kept on flickering back from a widescreen to a full screen format every single time it changed from a non-IMAX scene to an IMAX scene, which is really very just distracting. And that's exactly what happened with the Blu-ray copy here. Every single time it's an IMAX scene, it's in full screen. Every single time it's in a non-IMAX scene, it's widescreen. It keeps on flickering back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, which is really distracting because sometimes those IMAX scenes are only like half a minute or even less than that, and then it cuts back to a just regular widescreen, and it's really weird. It just keeps on going from widescreen, full screen, widescreen, full screen, and it's annoying as hell. I really wish that they fixed that on this. I really wish they just made it like widescreen or something, because it just makes the whole picture look a lot more nicer, especially if it's in HD and it has great sound quality. It's very, very, very distracting. I really wish that they fixed that, but they didn't, so it's a big bummer. But, whatever. Also, some of the special features found on the disc are the Batmobile basically looking, a whole documentary looking at the whole Batmobiles throughout the ages from, like, the early serials all the way to now, which is really awesome. Also, you get, like, a little featurette talking about how they wanted to... it's also, I think, various little things. I think ending the night is just like a bunch of like little various featurettes. We talk about how they wanted to end it and stuff. And there's like a bunch of more stuff that I'm still forgetting. It says much more on the back, but right there. But I'm actually forgetting some of the special features found on this. It's a very nice DVD. But it has a lot on it and stuff like that, and I really am forgetting what's about this. But I guess, seeing as how I have a lot of time on my hands, I should probably go ahead and talk about a few other things. I rushed at the end of of the first part on talking about what I thought about the actors. I didn't at all, go into that in the first part, so I might as well talk about that quick. The acting in it was amazing. Spectacular, great, all the words that mean good in the dictionary, whatever. Every actor was great. Christian Bale, of course, does a great job as Bruce Wayne as well as Batman. Probably his best in the whole Nolan Batman trilogy. Tom Hardy plays Bane. And when I first did my review for this movie back when it first came out in July, I had said that I didn't really enjoy him all that much or something like that. And I don't know why I said that, but I actually really, really love his performance as Bane. I like Bane, how they changed his whole character a little bit more. I bitched about how they changed him in Batman Return, how they changed the Penguin and Catwoman's origins of Batman Returns. I bitched about that. I only bitched about that because they made a cool character. Like, the reason why I like the Penguin and the reason why I didn't like him how he was in Batman Returns is that Penguin, he was never insane like he was in basically the Batman Returns. He was never insane. He was a guy, he was never insane. He was an intelligent, sophisticated gentleman basically. And then they just made him this really generic, super insane supervillain. I didn't like that, and it just made him more or less uninteresting. It was like a mobster and stuff like that, and that was kind of cool because he was one of the only Batman villains that wasn't insane. But then you just make him insane again. He's just like every other villain. I really didn't like that. Same thing with Catwoman. I just didn't like that. Here with Bane, They made him interesting and made him cool. Instead of just making him some luchador who wanted to go out and kill Batman because he resembled the Bat in Bane's nightmares, he was like this guy that wanted to like take out like these rich people while also fulfilling his master's destiny and stuff like that, which is really interesting. And who knows, maybe he was South American and maybe he did want, maybe he was in that one little prison, and maybe he got put into this prison and got his face all messed up and stuff like that. Also, I understood him a lot more now. I saw the movie a second time. I don't know why I didn't understand him the first time I saw him. Was it because there was a lot of people in the theater talking, making fun of the voice? That was something. But I understood him a lot more when I saw him a second time, and I understood him a lot more when I saw him on the DVD. So really need to listen to him a lot more. There are like some sections where it's like I think I need to hear that again. But you really do hear him a lot more. I think people just like nitpick the shit out of that. Like they say, "Oh, you can barely understand him." It's like I understand him perfectly fine, and whatever. I thought I understood him a lot more. The second time around. The first time around, you may not hear a lot of what he's saying. The second time around, you can hear like a lot of what he's saying, like at least 90%. The other 10% is like just you need to say that a little bit more. But he still does an amazing job, and I'm sorry that I said anything bad about him back when I first reviewed the film. Did a great job, and he's a great actor personally. Anne Hathaway did an amazing job as Catwoman, and I was not at all surprised. Because the same thing happened with Heath Ledger in Batman, in The Dark Knight, where a lot of people were just like, oh, he's gonna be terrible, and then it turns out that he was like one of the best things about the movie, or the best thing about the movie. Same thing with Catwoman in The Dark Knight, in Dark Knight Rises, and Anne Hathaway. She did a great job, and I expected that from her because she's a great actress. They could have just got some hot chick to play Catwoman. Well, not to say that Anne Hathaway isn't hot. She's sexy. She's beautiful. Oh my god, she's hot. I'm just gonna say that because I'm not lying. Anne Hathaway's hot. I'm not gonna lie. Anne Hathaway is hot. She's hot. Plain and simple, hot. They could have gotten like some other hot actress to play Catwoman, and she couldn't have acted. But instead, they got a hot actress who can act to play Catwoman, and she was probably like one of the best parts about the film, if not the best part among some others. But I did, in fact, love her, and she's in fact my favorite Catwoman. Period. Yes, better than the Arkham City Catwoman. I really like that Catwoman too. I just think Anne Hathaway did a really, really great job, and they actually got the character right for once. For some reason, they can never really get the Catwoman origin right on film. They finally did that here, and they did it great. They got a great actress to play her. Also, a very sexy actress. I'm just saying, Anne Hathaway is hot. I don't care what anyone else thinks. She's hot, plain and simple. And everyone else basically just did an amazing, great job. Gary Oldman did a great job. Joseph Gordon-Levitt did a great job. And now that is my favorite interpretation of Robin ever. Yes, better than Arkham City or better than any other Robin before. I liked him as John Robin Blake or whatever. Thought it was great. I thought everyone else was great. Everything about this movie, in my opinion, is great. And that's why I'm giving it... 9.5 or 9.5 at best, but I still, you know what, 9.5. Like I still get over those problems. Like I said in the beginning, my first part, 10 out of 10. It's what deserves a number one spot, and this is a number one spot for my top 5 favorite films of 2012. I love this film. I loved everything about it from start to finish. It was epic. It was amazing. It was just cool and awesome. My favorite Batman film ever. My favorite comic book film ever as of right now. As well as my favorite... as well as I thought it was better than The Dark Knight. I don't care if you guys are in an uproar about that. It's just my opinion. If you think different, then whatever. It's your opinion. I love this film. And again, like I said in my last... video, what is your favorite, what is your most anticipated film of 2013? Because how right now I'm doing this video, it is 2013, so what is your most anticipated film of this year? Mine, personally, like I said, Man of Steel. So, what is your, like, most anticipated film of the year? There's a lot of movies coming out this year, so I'll probably be able to do, like, another little, like, tiny list of films at the end of this year, because it's 2013, at the time I'm doing this review. So, what will be your most anticipated movie of this year? So, mine, of course, like I said, is Man of Steel. I'm going to end this video before I ramble on more, and I hope to see you guys soon. It was fun doing this little top favorites list. I really like them. Really like doing them. I'll consider doing more, but I don't make any promises on doing that. So, whatever. See you guys soon. I'll try to keep up more videos, and I actually went through a whole year with making videos and only taking, like, I think 1 or 2 major breaks in between. So, that's pretty good. It's a pretty good record for me. I made a bunch of videos this year. I'm almost at 100 videos. Awesome. I'm excited because I'm trying to plan something good for 100 videos. Subscribe if you want. Comment. Tell me what your favorite films of this year are. Also, what is your most anticipated film of the year. Whatever. See you guys soon. Later.